Good morning, everybody. Good afternoon, everybody. Good evening, everybody. Good night, everybody. We are doing the briefest amount of prep for Malenia, Blade of Mikola, while we wait for everyone to arrive. Then we'll do attempts, and if it seems tough, we will maybe do a little more prep, but I don't really think there's actually all that much that I need to do in terms of prep. One thing I'm keeping an eye out for is a talisman that dramatically increases stamina regen. Sucks. Oh, there's the cracked tears that problem as well. I forgot to look into that. When you fight the furnace golems here, they can drop cracked tears, which are obviously quite useful. One of them I know is that you become coated in oil, and so do all the enemies. Increases the fire damage you deal by a significant amount. Well, we might have to take care of the furnace golems. On fire colossuses, furnace golems, whatever you want to call them. Hello, Verona. Hello, hello. So, we'll be fighting Malenia very soon, yes. Ash of War, Poison Flower blooms twice. Well, probably not any good for a bow, so. And definitely not good for fighting Malenia. I don't think poisoning Malenia is really a great call. As I recall, she can be poisoned or scarlet rotted, but it's such a high resistance, it's essentially not worth it. I think I'll probably do my first attempts on her just as a max damage sequence. One advantage I'll have for fighting Malenia is I've already fought her before, so I won't have to spend any time learning her loadout. Alright, so the stamina. The game plan is, I'm going to quickly pick up the stamina charm that I meant to pick up forever ago and I forgot to grab. It's in a cave east of this little lake. It's actually behind the town. I went the wrong way. So I want to pick the stamina charm up, stamina talisman rather. It's the upgraded DLC version of that. And then probably just go fight her. Oh, and then the HP regen from Flask, but I don't know. I think I want to go for maximum, like absolute maximum damage. We learned last time that we fought her. It's like here-ish, somewhere around there. We learned last time that we fought her that you can't summon in the first phase. She heals too much off of it, and that was even back when I was Bolt of Grand Saxing her. Oh yeah, no, we know she's strongest. Oh yeah, unfortunately, I did look into her resistances, and yeah, she's quite resistant to holy damage. Which is super unfortunate, because I had that micro plan for the Erdtree Great Bow in case she was weak to holy, but she's a demigod. The demigods are generally resistant to holy. It's just too bad, because I thought maybe Erdtree Great Bow plus a Faith respec might do it. Case. So if we go down to the cave down here, gravesite plane behind the waterfall, get a 20% increase in stamina. Turtle talisman, which would be super nice. So take it down without dying. Always a tricky situation. Then yeah, well, I think we'll do, first attempt will be a Blue Dancer Charm, Double Arrow Sting, Ritual Sword, just try not to get hit and shoot her with the Ansbach longbow. Yeah, I think. Way to go. Oh, look! Something behind a cave for once. It's not like a catacomb. I was kind of thinking it might be a catacomb. Two-headed turtle talisman. Okay, so that's all I wanted to pick up. Now she's a demigod. She's the demigod of rot, so holy and rot, and then as an accompaniment, poison don't really do anything to her. It makes sense if you think about it. Now, is there a set of grace down here to make this place less embarrassing to get to next time? Case. Well, you know what? It's not going to matter because we're going to beat the game after Millennia. We're going to do Millennia, then we're going to see the ending. So there's not really a much. This character might go on to a new game plus, but I don't need to find a set of grace here for a new game plus. So. All right, let's go fight her. Yeah, let's go fight Millennia. If we need to do the tank build, for some reason she's like absolutely one-shotting, I can come grab this thing, which is the increased healing from flasks thing. That. Let's check the inventory. I think I went shopping most recently, right? Ooh. Maybe no. I probably gotta go shopping for arrows. Bolts. I'm okay. Yeah, bolts. I'm fine. Although I'll need flame bolts because she's weak to fire. Flame bolts will be the secondary bolt if I go for that. So yeah, we need to buy flaming bolts and fire arrows. So yeah, we gotta do a little shopping trip. Just one little quick shopping trip. You know what? What the hell? We're gonna go to the church. Everything in the DLC is worth so many souls. I'll equip the gold scarab. Oh, I already have the gold scarab. Well, look at that. Oh, blessed dew. Put on the twin turtle. We're gonna head straight south. We're just gonna fight everything we see out here. We're gonna fight on our way to grabbing this talisman. Even these little dudes. Oh, that's only 73. That's not that many, but. Oh, thin beast bones are good though. Craft some stuff with those. Maybe we can craft sleep arrows or something. Or frost arrows. I know she's incredibly weak to frost, so we could craft. I think we can craft frost arrows anyways. Go here and grab the arrows soaring sting talisman. Can't forget about that. I'm just gonna try to do this to Millennia. Stay out of her way. Don't get hit. Backstep shooter. Mighty Ansbach bow. These guys can drop great runes too. I think most rats can drop great runes. Rune arcs rather. Rune arcs. I could take the Godric rune because it gives me like 25 levels. That'll increase my Scarlet Rot resistance. Might be better than having a huge health pool. More Scarlet Rot resistance, more mana, more stamina. Pop open the map here. See talisman. Get into those darn ruins. Looks incredibly complicated, honestly. It actually looks like you have to head west, then south, then east to get into it. You have to wrap around west, keeping the rocks. So I have to go straight west and then south when I can. Gotta keep the rocks on my left side. And then we'll just fight Millennia like 10,000 times. Midas! Hello, hello! Very well, we have defeated almost everything in the game. All that remains is Millennia, Blade of Mikolov in the base game. And picking up a talisman that might help out. Other than that, we're pretty clean. How are you? Good to see. Good to hear from you again. Are you excited to watch Malenia get fought with nothing but a bow? And I guess probably a spirit that has a bow, too. Frankly, all things considered, we have been cruising. Yeah, Verona. Like, it could be much worse. I thought a few times that it would be impossible to proceed, but here we are. Here we are anyways. Oh my god, yes, so Sekiro. I'm obsessed with Sekiro. I want to go back and play Sekiro right now. That game is so good. I dream about Sekiro, you know? Something different about having a real story with real characters. No way this goes well. Verona, you forget that I have already defeated Malenia. It's not like all these DLC bosses where I've never fought them before. It's not on this character, of course, but at least I know her moves a little bit, you know? I know what to expect. It'll be like... Oof. Normally when I fight a boss, it takes like 10 rounds. No, not 10. Like, at least 2 full rounds of just getting destroyed before I really know their moveset with this build. Like, when's it actually safe to shoot an arrow, you know? Against Malenia, I already know that it's never safe to shoot an arrow. So I'll be playing super safe. Oh, is this where it says turn back, turn back, turn back, you'll die, you'll die, you'll die? Might be where I want to go, honestly. Investigate. It might actually be where I want to go for this. Possibly. I wanna head way west. Or this might be a shortcut through, honestly. What direction am I facing right now? I need to get into this giant wall of rock on my left. I need to get into, but I think it's not a shortcut. Or you know what? Maybe it is. Wait a minute. Maybe it is. What are the different stats on these things? What? God, I hate this. How do I see? There you go. Poisons, rot, blood, frost, sleep, and madness. Focus is what I need more points of. Oh, the solitude armor, huh? Oh, the solitude is extra focus. Oh, that's like its niche. That's its thing. 99 focus with the chestplate. Wow. Is there any way that I can do this without, like, being overburdened? Both of these arsenal charms on, and then I can do it. This is probably a bad idea, but I've got all the regen equipped. How bad can it really be, right? This might be a shortcut in. That's why I'm doing this. It's gonna charge up, but I've got incredible madness resistance. Oh, then it can blow you up and oh, there's multiple in here, huh? Okay. Oh, God, it just one-shots you no matter what? It's got a command grab that's an instant one-shot no matter what, huh? I think that might be a shortcut. Based on that, that might be a shortcut to where I need to go. Also, the point of all this is the shopping trip. Oh. What I should do is get my Flask of Wondrous Physic to have the cure ailment and increase resistances. command grab. Watch out for the command grab. I anticipate that I'm not going to be able to make it through here very easily. Yeah, because it maddens you. And it just has a command grab that is supposed to. But I bet you if I get through there, that's probably where I need to go, right there. Oh, it's so close. We're gonna have to get the resistance charm. Oh, God. Resistance and heal status in mixed physic. Oh boy. Still think this is a bad idea, just like in general. But maybe, just maybe, if we can squeeze our way through there, we can get to this place early. What's that? Was that like a... one of the sheep looking at me caused me to take madness damage? They bleat. We're sheep. Then that makes your madness go up because you're like, ah, you're sheep, but you have scary eyes. It's too bad that my horse is afraid of the world. Literally, my horse is afraid of all this. Alright. Oh, that's not very much increased max HP, is it? Not very much. Relentless chase. Okay, we're gonna get madness. It's fine. Okay, the grab, but I have increased max HP, so maybe I'll actually live. Oh yeah. This is horrible. Oh no! Ah, roll, run! God, okay, this is clearly you're clearly not meant to go through here. I don't. Yeah, you're clearly not meant to make it through this spot. But if you do, it's right there. But you can't fight these. They're invincible. So all right. Yeah, whatever. The game doesn't want you to go there, so maybe I'll. Should I go around the long way, or should I just go fight MALENIA and say fuck that? You'll see. Oh man, can I kill those guys? I don't even know. Ruins map. I forgot to look at that item. The map that one guy gave me. This thing. Location of a hallowed ruin. Oh, yeah. Oh! I can make it to the southern from the gravesite plain by following the Elak River downstream. Oh. Maybe that's better. Cross the Ilak Great Bridge. Then turn right. Head south until I find a cave. I can follow the Elec River downstream. That might be easier than going through the murder stuff. Oh, I see that you want to do MALENIA. You want to do MALENIA. Oh my god. I want to get this stupid talisman. I have to go shopping. Shopping, man. I don't have most of my arrows. Shopping first. If I'm going shopping, I have to farm ruins. If I'm farming ruins anyways, I may as well do it here. That's how I think about it. There it is. No way, is that literally it? Oh my god, that's literally it. That's the beam of light and the ruins I'm going for. You can see them here. Huh. Right there. Well, wouldn't you know it? See them from here. Incroyable. C'est incroyable. Well, I don't see how I'm getting down. But I can see that's where I need to go, right there. Those rocks with the beam of light inside of them. See what this cave has to offer. Supposedly there's a cave down here that will let me access. If I can't find it in 3 minutes, we'll give up on it. It's too annoying. Go shopping the plain old boring way, killing 500 giant crows. Okay, so Spirit Spring, sure. Shack, always a classic. No sites of grace at the shack, so it's lame and useless. Talisman of Dread. Oh wait, that helps us, right? Yeah, raises potency of magma. Yeah, bonus. Not useful. Cool, but not useful. I think we'll just give up on it. We'll just give up on my life. Fight MALENIA instead. What do you think of that? Give up on life, only fight MALENIA. Still have to go shopping though, but actually getting to this flask seems like a humongous pain, so I doubt it's worth it at the end of the day. Yup. Not seeing anything along the edge of this cliff where there's supposed to be some kind of cave. Unless it's this. Alright. If it's literally this cave, yes, Midas, yes, okay, fine, I've been outvoted. Next site of grace I find, I'll leave. Ah, the site of graces don't even matter, though, because I'm not coming back. We beat MALENIA, No, I gotta find this. If this is truly a cave, If I do decide that I need to do the Terminator build, it might be nice to have better healing flasks. Oh, look, there it is. And there's a Spirit Ash item, which we... Okay, we'll come back here later. Let's go. We gotta go shopping. Then we gotta go fight Malenia. Shopping means killing some crows. I think we need like $10,000, unfortunately. Like an absurd amount of money. Because I need to buy fire arrows and they cost like 200 bucks a pop. We'll just do this a few times. Probably even equip. Oh, none of these. It's slightly faster if we kill this guy. How much? Wait, how much can we get? How many of these can we kill at once with a single fan shot? Probably not that many, right? That's not worth it in terms of speed. It's worth. It was worth a try, but it's not worth it in terms of speed. So, have you guys read any good books lately? I was reading some Terry Pratchett. I read the first novel of Discworld. I thought it was incredibly charming and fun. That I read most recently. Alternatively, the question of the day is, do you prefer to replay old favorites, or do you like to play new experiences in terms of video games, or just in general? For me, I like to experience new things. But there is something to be said for playing some Elden Ring over and over again, you know? Or going back and replaying Skyward Sword, or the old Mario games. Like, every once in a while, you gotta go back and replay a classic. But generally, I prefer to experience new things, which is why I started this whole thing. Replay old favorites. So, you know, go through Bloodborne again with a new weapon. Play Minecraft for the 20,000th hour. You know, these sorts of things. I mean, replaying old favorites is good. It's like comfort food, right? Bastard. Minecraft is comfort food. For some people, like Terraria, Stardew Valley, League of Legends, even if you're kind of crazy. You know, these are games that people play a lot of that have been around for a while. The original Dark Souls, Super Mario 64. I like new experiences a lot. This channel was actually, well, not the whole channel, but the streaming portion of the channel was started as a way for me to get through my backlog while hanging out with cool people. We'll do one more shopping trip. So I've been able to get through my backlog, you know, things like Neo and Hollow Knight are new experiences for me. I never got a chance to play those. So I said, no, I have to sit down and actually play them if I want to get through this backlog at all. So that's where we are now. Oh, yeah, Skyrim too, Verona. Yes, yes, yes. Can't forget Skyrim. I gotta go buy. I gotta go shopping. First things first, I need to make sure I have like 100 Radon arrows, because I think my plan for now is Phase 1. There we go. Phase 1 Radon arrows. Yeah, Phase 1 Radon Arrow, Phase 2, well, maybe not even Phase 1. Phase 1 might be Radon Arrow, might be Ansbach Bow. Then Phase 2 Crossbow. That's my current idea. Oh, Animal Crossing is another one that's like super replayable. Okay, we need maxed out real arrows. Additionally, we need maxed out fire arrows. Zweihander, my love. I love Zweihander. But lightning bolts? We should buy some lightning bolts. She's weak to fire and lightning, relatively. A lot of the fight ends up being on water, so let's buy like 114 of these, so we can have 2 stacks of 99. Fire arrows, fire arrows. Go. Max those out. And we still have 20,000 left over to buy some random other thing. Flame bolts. Speak to fire. Come on. Flame bolts it is. Okay, we're ready. We're gonna go for the full Blue Dancer Charm version. Ansbach bow with arrow and fire arrow. We're going max damage, which means Ritual Sword, Blue Dancer, Arrows Soar and Sting, and Arrows Sting. Got all the standard. This is just the standard maxed out damage loadout that we have. As long as I don't take damage, I should be doing 10 plus 14 plus 10 plus 8% more damage. Like, almost 50% more damage. No, Verona! You're gonna miss the first attempts on Malenia. Well, that's alright. They'll probably be bad. I haven't fought her in a long time, so they'll probably be pretty weak. But if I kill her on the first try, you're gonna miss it. You'll have to come catch the VOD. We need... Twitch channel? Which set of grace is she even at? Oh, it's at the roots, of course. Of course, of course. There we are. Okay. Let's allocate 1 flask over to mana. Let's put the Great Rune onto Godric's. It's already on Godric's, I guess. Alright. Yeah, extra HP is not as good as, like, a slight amount of extra damage, as well as resistance to Scarlet Rot, stamina, and mana, I think. Allocate 1 flask over to mana so we can do additional fan shots. We might need fan shots. We're not going to use Great Runes in the first attempts. We're just gonna go in and see what happens. Probably get to see at least the first attempt. Okay, well, let's check it out. Let's see how much she dodges. That's gonna be the big problem. Is how easily does she dodge arrows? Oh god, very easily. Oh, well, not all the time. Not as much as the as those non-player characters. That's why I wanted to get that green turtle talisman. Look at my stamina's already like 0. Okay. Dodges a lot less than the non-player characters did in your Elden fight. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, this is fun. She doesn't dodge nearly as much as I thought she would. How does the fire arrow attack do? Oh, and she already healed like all the damage I dealt. Oh. Yeah, she healed like 20 arrows by herself. Oh, and I have the wrong Wondrous Physicon still. I have increased max HP and resistance. Ugh. Dumb. Darn. There it goes. Yeah, she hits you once. I gotta put that stamina regen thing on there, I think. I think, as much as I would love to have all of this, I think that extra stamina is gonna go a lot longer. So I was out of stamina, and I have to dodge. Like, I gotta be able to dodge somehow. Alright, let's see. Strength, Dex, Singular Bubble Tier, and stamina regen. Or just go for full stamina. Let's go for full stamina. It doesn't seem nearly as bad as I thought it was going to be at the start. She still does dodge a lot, but she's not like flipping around like a maniac like those like the non-player characters are. Still shoot her every once in a while, that's what I mean, which is great. Maybe Great Bow is good then. If she's this easy to hit, maybe Great Bow is the way. Extra stamina is absolutely necessary. Like, shoot and run and shoot and run and stay aggressive, and then every time she does something, I still have stamina left every time. 336 on a shot. Fire shot's 308. So yeah, fire is less than basic arrow. Part of that's the Blue Dancer charm. Fire damage is not boosted by Blue Dancer. I probably just sprinted in a straight line away from her when I saw that. I forgot what the distance on the waterfall dance is. It's a lot, and it heals her almost to full. So if I'm already that far away to start with, maybe I should just roll away. But let's try the Great Bow idea. Putting on the Great Bows means I don't get to use Blue Dancer Charm anymore. That's okay, because I can still use the other arrow sting. I'll lose like 6% damage, but then I gain the Great Bow effects. Great Bow effects could be very significant. If I lose Blue Dancer, then I get to equip armor, too. How about that? Crazy armor. Golem Great Bow. I get to have some tankiness. Maybe I don't want tankiness. Maybe I want light equipment weight. Well, we'll find out. Here's the idea, because I know she can get sent flat on her ass by lightning, Bolt of Grand Sacks, rather. Can dodge. She doesn't always dodge, though. Oh, and it doesn't send her flying. Alright, that probably rules it right out, then. It doesn't get sent flying by it. It's probably too big of a no. Yeah, it's too much. Darn it! Great Bows are not gonna work. She'll dodge half the shots. Oh my god, ow. It's super great. All version of me. Oh, and she full healed up. Alright, we're just gonna die. Tell me. This is never gonna work. She hit me twice and healed off all the damage my Great Bow done. Yeah, we can't, it's gotta be Ansbach's bow. I need the extra mobility. I was really hoping that would do it, though. I was really hoping it would send her flying, because Bolt of Grand Sack sends her flying like every other shot. Bolt of Grand Sacks is cool because she can't dodge it. Or it's like so fast she can very unreliable when trying to dodge it. She's bad at it. Okay. Right back to it. Can I craft ice arrows? I'm not gonna do them right now, but oh, Haligbone bow, gold tinctured tip. I don't know what those are, but what we really want is sleep. I guess there aren't any. I can't craft any frost arrows. That's too bad. But okay. We did the best we could. Great bow's right out. Much faster, and somehow she seems to dodge it less. Onsbach bow. And it even seems to stagger her, like, more. Yeah, like, why does this stagger her more efficiently than the Golem Great Bow? I guess we'll never know. I just need the extra short bow flexibility. Actually great, because this is how I want to fight every character. This is like the truest bow loadout that I have. That was not the worst waterfall dance I ever got hit by. I do feel like it's going well. I feel like the short bow Blue Dancer charm is going super well, and that's great because that's what I want to use. I want to use short bow Blue Dancer charm. She's not dodging it nearly as much as. Oh, here it comes! Big hop, big hop, big hop. Still heals most of the damage that I deal to her, unfortunately, but not a lot I can do about that. Yeah, no, this is honestly easier than a lot of things I've done lately. And I've got the range, I can dodge waterfall dance too. Dodge the last, like, 15 arrows I've shot. There we go. Oh god, that's waterfall dance. Fuck, I thought that was a lunge. Oh, I did not react accordingly. Oh, the Scout Tree Blessings don't work for Ana. Before you leave, the Scout Tree Blessings don't work. They only work inside the DLC. They do not work in the game. They do not work in the main game. Which is why they're so lame. Okay, have a good meeting. Have a good time. I'll try not to win. Yeah, no, they only work in the DLC. They don't work in the main game. They only work in the DLC. That's why they're so stupid. That's why I hate them so much. It's like, what? It's so ridiculous, you know? I am gonna go for max damage. I'll just have to be smarter with my stamina. Or use the flask to get around it. Yeah, I'll do my best to suck until you come back. It's not really asking all that much, so not too crazy. Does like to run away. 10% more damage, it's like every 10 arrows, it's like one less arrow I have to shoot. Probably one less waterfall dance I'll get hit by too. I just gotta be a little smarter with my stamina. Yeah, one slash and it's like all over. Nice headshot, alright. Heals so... He heals like 2 arrows, just straight up 2 arrows worth of damage every time she hits me. So much. That's to say nothing of the infamous waterfall dance. Blah blah, Militia, blah blah, Malenia, blah blah blah. Back into it. My thumb is gonna fall off by the end of all this circle holding and square tapping. Of course, that is just Elden Ring for you. The game of pressing circle, holding circle. That's the whole gameplay. She heals on her kicks too. I don't know if I ever knew that. Does dodge a lot. Not as much as the NPCs in your elite. So it can't be bad, right? That was a half-hour long fight. See, that's what I thought she was doing the last time when I biffed my whole run. Fair enough. Fair enough, Malenia. Got an arrow sticking out of your eye. I could try some fan shot just to see. It's very costly on the number of arrows in my inventory, but it could be worth. Oh, she still gets hit for like slightly more than a normal arrow. Oh shit! She doesn't dodge it, it does like 1 billion damage. Alright, we gotta think about trying some fan shot out. I gotta think about that. 1500? That was a lot. That was a lot. Alright, it's gonna burn through arrows like you wouldn't believe, but I think we should use some fan shot. That is a lot of damage on that skill. Woo! I'm a big fan of the fan shot. Ansbach's bow has the strats covered. Oh, she still gets clipped. I mean, I probably only hit her with 1 out of every 8 arrows anyways, so why not do fan shots if I can actually hit her? Oh, yeah, that's so much. That's the strat, bro. 1700? She gets hit by multiple shots of it. Doesn't dodge. Like the, oh my god, the mid... And she instantly one-shots me afterwards, of course. Yeah, you gotta watch out for the waterfall dance, but oh my god, fan shot's the way. It's the only way to get her down fast enough, I think. It's really unfortunate how few arrows I can carry, though. 99 arrows is 12 fan shots, which should be enough to kill her, you'd think. That's the move I like. Never mind, she heals for like a whole health bar and almost kills me. And I healed at a bad time. I mean, what am I supposed to do there, you know? He's at a safe distance, not currently engaged in an attack. I may as well heal. There's not like a better time to heal. Dodge this. Go. What? If that's all the more I get hit by, I'm down with that. That's absolutely the way. It's like the only way. There's so much damage. It's the way. It's the way. It's the strat. Sometimes when you know, you just know, right? I lived a second waterfall dance. Let's go! She only healed most of her health and not all of her health. Am I out of arrows? I am out of arrows. Oh my god, we made phase 2. Holy shit. Ran out of arrows, though. I remember this thing. I remember how to dodge that. Just run straight at the other corner. And while she's in that animation, switch to Terminator. Some mimicked here. Oh, what? Alright, sure, I guess I just die. Whatever. Yeah, fair enough. But bleed procs, that's the way, bro. Never mind, she'll heal off the mimic here. We made phase 2, though. Fan shot is the way, bro. It absolutely murders my arrow inventory, but it is definitely the way. Maybe it has to stay the way for the second phase, too. Just have to fan shot. Fan shot through phase 1, fan shot through phase 2. Doing that, then we want the jar shard instead of the 8% damage increaser. It's ever so slightly an increase. Ever so slightly. I think I'll try a rune arc this time. It's not a lot. It's not a lot, but it could make a difference. It is a lot of mana, that's the biggest thing. And the extra 10 points of dex and extra 10 points of dex and strength combined to make a big difference as far as the damage I can deal to her. Fire shall purge the scarlet rot from his earth. Lead dash. Unlock lock on, dash the other way. Oh yeah. Woo. Out of mana? I was out of mana. 1822 after using the Godrick's Great Rune and having the Warrior Jar shard on? It heads up, yo. Oh, fuck. So much damage. So much healing, too. One. Two. Unlock on. Oh! I didn't unlock on! She got to heal and got to do damage to me. One. Two. Unlock on and roll straight at her. Yep. It's the system. It's the system that all kids use. No. Just healing. She's healed as much in the last 3 sequences as I've dealt her the whole time. Feels like. I mean, we know that's literally not the case, but oh my god, it's so much. When all I'm doing is little tiny chunks of baby damage. Spamming waterfall dance is the fucking stuff of nightmares, dude. For any build, but especially for this. Stuff of nightmares. That was a great rune attempt as well, so. I don't really think I have anything else that's better. Power of Godrick the Grafted. By the power of Godrick the Grafted. Headshot, boom, headshot, yeah. Ever get hit a single time, just watching the heal come through is like the most defeating thing. The most defeating thing in video games is a Dark Souls boss that heals. Having extra phase transitions and stuff, that's all fine. But when they start literally healing on you, oh, that's when it gets bad. When they start healing on you in a combo that also one-shots you, like... so much. I've complained about her for decades, everybody has. If she had 3 times the health but didn't heal, it would feel better to fight, you know? It's one of those things where she feels like ass to fight because she heals. I'll have to farm up more arrows after this attempt, most likely, too. Alright, we'll give it the old gamer sit technique. We'll give it the old gamer sit. Old gamerino sitterino. Ritual sword toss pumping. That extra 10% on fan shot makes a big difference. Alright, we're out of arrows, so I have to leave. Have to leave for a little bit. Get more arrows. Could farm some great runes here. I think that's what I'll do. Where's the silver scarab item? If I want to farm great runes, or if I want to find farm like Aeonian butterflies or anything like that, silver scarab. Hidden path to the Halley tree. Hard central with a broken central agreement. Oh, sure, it's the secret room. I knew about that. It's so late in the game, but because one thing we could farm Stormhawk wings, Stormhawk feathers. Here. Because the the Stormhawk feathers let us make 2 big changes to the build. One, there's a talisman that's like 20% more damage to storms. This one. That affects these Stormhawk arrows. And 2 is the Stormhawk arrows already deal more damage. I've got to farm up souls anyways. I may as well do it in a way that profits me significantly. What the hell? It takes no damage. There's no point in fighting it. It's just gonna take that little damage. was. Oh, that's it. That's the item I needed. Yes, that. Silver Scarab. Okay, so now, two things we can farm that will be extremely useful. One, God, I can't travel from here because I'm stuck. Alright. Two things. I got four. That's not hardly any souls. One is Rune Arcs. Other is Stormhawk Feathers. Die there, honestly. Gets me out of the building in a way that is necessary. Alright, we grabbed the Silver Scarab. Kinda wish I grabbed that a long time ago, actually. It'd be really useful. We revive at the last site of grace. Oh, is Yura the old bloody hunter up here? God, he is. Never mind, I lied. He's probably dead because I burned the Erdtree. Alright, anyways. This is my favorite place to go farm, Rune Arcs is from these rats. I'll show you guys all my farming strats. Go here for maximum arcane. Mikula's Circlet might even give more arcane. Does, but not very much. Okay. It's the best I can do for arcane discovery. Now we have enhanced item discovery. It's quite enhanced, actually. Almost double the normal rate. Hello, boys. How about you give me a hand here? I don't need a hand. I guess these guys are hella weak. This is an early area game, though. An early game area. I'll let the Skelly Boys clean it up, then. I don't even one-shot these guys, necessarily. Ridiculous. I could fight the... His daughter had not died until this point, so me coming here to do this means that his daughter is not going to make it, unfortunately. She survives. As long as you don't talk to the dad, which is a funny thing to do. Give me all your goodies. Right, jump down. I guess we can fight the boss down here too, just for funsies. Give like 10,000 souls or something. It'll be a fun time, a little bit of entertainment, light entertainment. Just in with the day. Just a little bit of light entertainment. Feels like there's maybe a useful talisman here too. Now that I think about it, really don't give a lot of souls though. Shopping is shopping, you know. We gotta buy our crap. Better. Oh, maybe Twin Blade Talisman. You say final hit of chain attacks is that one? I think not as useful. Cool to have, but the arrows don't have chain attacks, strictly speaking, so that was useless to us. Your bow doesn't have a chain attack buff. I find that the Twin Blade Talisman is best used on heavy weapons with big stagger values. So go R1, they're staggered, R1, staggered, R1, staggered, and then it's a finishing blow. Whereas on the Twin Blade, the final hit is like 12 hits later. It's like chicka-cha, chicka-chicka-chaka, chicka, chicka-chicka-cha. And a lot of enemies won't stagger from it either, is the funny part. It's like you don't guarantee that you'll hit the final hit. This is my favorite rune arc grabbing area right here. Oh, the whip. Well, it's not a bow and arrow, but... So you just go in there and you fight like 5 rats and then you reset. Just use that. Then you can farm rune arcs. I don't know if this is the best rune arc farm area, but it's the one I like the best because of how easy it is to get to the Site of Grace. Now that we've got that unlocked. I'm not out of rune arcs yet, so I don't actually need to do this. But I wanted to get it set up since I have to go farming anyways. Almost out of arrows. Just got gold and runes. We will go ahead and Giga Ultra terminate this final boss here. Dawn spears. The Leonin Misbegotten. I could probably, honest to God, just let my Mimic Tier do all the work and it would be fine. Summon Mimic Tier and let him do Great Bow stuff. In fact, why not? We'll do it, just to see. Or Skelly Boys could also solo this guy, no problem. Unless my Mimic Tier is going to look at random people out in the wilderness. Oh god, yeah. Switched for Verdan's Grain. Oh, there he goes. Just do a little zoomed in through and through. Look, the legendary armament, the grafted blade, and 4,000 souls! Wow! Aren't I cool? Oh yeah, baby. Alright, well anyways, that was just a little fun detour. The other thing I need to farm is Stormhawk feathers, which I'm not sure what the best way to farm those is going to be. Probably Lift Side Chamber? But yeah, we can come over here, we can go... Storm Arrow Elden Ring. Stormwing Bone Arrow. They have 58 physical attack power, whereas my normal arrows only have 45, so they have 13 more attack. Furthermore, they can be enhanced by the Enraged Divine Beast Talisman. And there's an Enraged Divine Beast head? Ooh, hold on. Raises potency of storms by 10%. Oh, it's only 10%. Oh, okay. It does affect the Stormwing arrows, but it only does 10%, so it's not a better talisman. I thought it was like 20% maybe, but what about the Divine Beast Head armor? Oh, the Divine Beast Head does enhance the damage, but it reduces your flasks by a lot. Yeah, okay, we're not going to worry about that. But they do have 13 more damage per arrow. Stormwing, how do we craft it? Stormwing bow and arrow. 13 more damage per arrow is a lot. Because it gets multiplied by across all my multipliers. And they do 150%, triple the poise damage. Almost triple the poise damage. They also travel further. Yeah. Thin Beast Bones times 3 and a Stormhawk Feather times 1 gets you 10 of them. So where is the best place to farm Stormhawks? Gatekeeper Ghosthawk sells a few. Otherwise, there a 15% drop from Warhawks, which are all over Stormville Castle. Let's see. Stormhawk Feather. Stormville Cliffside. Or Farum Azula by the one spot. I guess you can potentially get it. Stormvale Cliffside. That's a special set of grace that I actually do know how to get to. So let's go here and equip Holy Crossbow. Basic bolts. But these guys drop them. Two here. I'll have to find a way around it up. Oh, hey, Warhawk Talons. And bolts. I'll have to figure out the way. A bit of a complicated castle when it comes right down to it, so. Could be worth it to have a extensive supply. You know? Probably better to go around. Easy to get lost in here, that's for sure. Regen going on. Terminator. Are you? No, we didn't beat her. We ran completely out of arrows. So I'm taking a little breaky to grab Stormhawk feathers so I can craft even stronger arrows. I'm gonna try to find. There's 2 sites of grace that have a good amount of birds at them. One in Farum Azula might be the best, actually. Now that I think about it, if those guys actually truly drop Stormhawk feathers, I don't know if they count or not. We're just doing that because those arrows do. Oh, I 13 more base and have more poise damage and travel farther. There's significantly better arrows. I don't know if they're gonna be enough, or if it'll be just like way too obnoxious to farm them as opposed to killing one crow and then just keeping attempting, but I wanted to try it once just to see. I know that there's one spot here that has a decent farm for them. Around here? No, this is back up. Okay, I know where this is. I swear it's just out of the left side chamber, Grace. I'm not sure. Maybe it is. Maybe it's like right here. There's two right here that almost always drop them. I'll try Fire Missoula because I'm getting a little bit lost in right here. These guys drop it like 30% of the time. Bad. Each single feather, believe it or not, is 10 of the arrows I need. Might not be too bad. Just not sure how to get down. One of the walls, but this honestly, Stormville Castle is bigger than a lot of real areas in the game. I'll just check the spot in Farah Missoula. If I can't find it quickly out of this, let's check Farah Missoula. Take the elevator. Oh my god, this is left side chamber again. I just looped back to the exact same spot. Alright. To Farah Missoula. There's that one side of Grace that's got a bunch of eagles by it. It's gonna take a second to figure out. I think it was here. Tempest facing balcony. We could also fight Dragon Lord Parthenax or whatever just for fun. Not here. Dragon Temple then? I mean, one of these sites of Grace has like, yeah, like 5 or 6 eagles at it. It's not this one. It's not this one. What the hell, man? It's gotta be this Tempest facing balcony, right? It's gotta be. There's like the big elevator and the bridge. Oh, it's not it. What the hell? I've gone through every set of Grace, haven't I? Missoula Dragon Temple rooftop. Divine Tower of Limgrave. Temple rooftop. Oh, there it is. It's an entire set of grace that I missed. What a fool I am. Alright. So here, depends on how easy these birds are to kill, but there's a bunch of them here. Pretty strong. Kill them, I might actually great bow them. These guys take a lot of shots to take out. They're very, very tanky. It's probably worth it. It's probably worth the use of a single Radon Zera if one Radon Zera takes care of him after all. Okay, it does take care of him. Didn't drop anything though. Should be more here, yeah. Dragon Temple Rooftop is the place. So far, they're not really dropping what I need. Oh. I have super enhanced item discovery right now, so the fact that I'm not finding them, I think this place is a little more annoying. Mostly because of the requirement of using Radon Zeros. I mean, technically it replaces itself in terms of souls, because it gives you 1240, but... that was always a waste. There's one feather. On Flight Pinion. I don't need Flight Pinion. I need Stormhawk Feather, specifically. Well, anyways... there's a bunch of them up here, though. Die in one hit. I don't know. I don't think this area is the greatest. I think it's a little bit annoying to get around. Not very time efficient. We're only getting Flight Pinions half the time. Whereas I know the Warhawks back in Stormgrave Castle, they do drop them. It says to go backwards from Divine Tower of Limgrave isn't bad either. Oh wait, no, this is horribly slow. I have to go down this every single time? Oh god, that's not worth it, no way. Absolutely not. No thank you. Ugh. I'm alright with that. Yeah, this is too long. Too long by far. If there's a set of grace down here we could grab, that'd be a different story, but there is not one as far as I'm are a lot of eagles out here, but no, I think the best one might be Stormvale Castle. I just gotta find that dumb site of grace. These guys drop regular, like, foul feet and stuff. They don't drop... These little ones don't drop the good items I need. And I can't even reach them either, so that's another downside. These are the big guys. They drop what I need. Stormhawk Feather and Flight Pinion, sure. Foretold Foulfoots. Suck. If you don't one-shot them, yeah, they take a little bit to take out. Okay, so I see why this is a nice farming spot. It does give you a lot of eagles. It does not give me what I'm actually looking for out here. Feathers are fine and all, but I actually only care about Stormhawk Feather. Oh, I got a 5-pack. Nice, so that was worth coming out for at least once. Is Gatekeeper Gust Hawk still, like, a thing? Or did he give up when I burned the Erd Tree? He's still here, still doing whatever this nonsense is.
He had.
Oh, here I can buy. Alright, I can buy 5 Stormhawk Feathers from him. Okay. Decent. Buy the stylish bandit boots and garb.
Now I can I?
Alright, so there's that. Gotta go to the beside the Rampart Tower side of Grace. This will be the last piece. I think because I never came in through the side route, I never found it last time around. They do... Like, their base damage is 58, 45 on the regular arrow. So they're 20-some% more damaging than the base arrow, because that gets multiplied across every multiplier as well. They get multiplied through. So all my blue dancer charm damage and everything. Those are the ones I want to fight. More Huck's Talon. I got the sword, the rare drop sword instead of the more common drop feather that I want. That is too bad. Alright, yeah, there's a few. You come in through here and there's a few. Oh yeah, there's like 4 in a row. This is oh dude, this is probably the best way by far. Just coming right from the start. 5 on your left edge. Yeah. Oh, this seems like a good place to do it. A little bit of Zen training, I guess. Is the site of grace that I need to, or Stormvale Cliffside? It's pretty good. Stormvale Cliffside's good, so is the Rampart Tower site of grace. I know it's further up here. Because I just charged straight into the castle when I got here, I didn't ever find this. true. Oh, this is where my beloved hook claws are. I love those things. Pick them up for New Game Plus. Exile's cool axe, too. Side the castle, rampart, side of grace. Inside the explosive cask side of grace. Get out of my face! I'm going to my side of grace. Charge ahead, forge them. How many can I even craft? Oh, item crafting is disabled right now, but I wonder how many of the feathers I've even managed to get at this point. Put the shield down and no one gets hurt except you. Put the shield down and no one gets hurt except you. Get out of my face. Curved sword talisman. Wait. Is that the one that I got rid of? Enhances thrusting attacks unique to pointed things? No, that's the lance talisman. That enhances guard counters. That not nearly as useful. Unless I can guard counter with an arrow, which I'm sure that I can't do. Absolutely positive that that would never work. Oh, if Scattry Blessing applied? Yeah, it'd do like 20% extra damage or something. Oh, shoot! The kitty cuddle challenge has been met. Oh, who should I go find? The first cat that I conveniently obtained. Let me find a spot that's relatively safe to go and to meet the kitty cuddle requirements. Hold on. Gotta find a spot that doesn't have enemies everywhere. Crawling all over it. Should be a set of grace coming up here, actually. It's gonna be cuddling. I'll go grab the first kitty I find, and we'll bring him up here and cuddle him. It's an exciting moment. If the Scattry applied, I think I would have been doing double damage. Pretty sure Scattry, I'm like 1.8 times damage or something at the level of Scattry Blessing that I have equipped. Oh hell yeah! Okay, this is actually the set of grace I wanted to. All right, I'm gonna go grab a kitty. Enjoy a brief chair stream while I grab a kitty. I'll be right back. I have found the kitty. The kitty of choice for today. Oh, it's Caramel. I couldn't find the other ones. Boom. Behold, it's the Carmelo Man. Look how good and orange he is. Big caramel man. He's always reliable for getting a good cuddle. He's the easiest one to find. The new kitty Mika, she was missing in action, couldn't find her. Hex, the classic. The black tuxedo, couldn't find her. They're off chilling somewhere. And then Caramel's like lying in the window right next to us, like, hey, what's up, man? So I tried to get you the rare kitty, but instead we had to have the easy, common kitty. The big orange man. Such a cuddly guy. He's reliable. He's old reliable. Yeah. He's ready to like fall asleep in the lap already. Look at him. He's purring and he's clawing me with his little woody. He's the goodest boy. He would stay like this all day. This is how, ow. I don't even know if you can see that, like, is the resolution good enough or not, but he is kneading me with very sharp little happy claws. This is the greatest, ow, this is the greatest thing ever. My hand is getting kneaded by deadly claws. Thank you, Red Verona, for contributing to the kitty cuddles. We are getting some good kitty cuddles in. Yeah, he makes the happy feet. The sharp happy biscuits. Now, unfortunately, he'll stay like this all day. This guy will stay here all day. He thinks it's great. He doesn't really get allowed in this room because he sheds a lot, and I would like to keep the shedding away from my space, you know, if I can help it a little bit. All my video games and stuff in it. Boy, oh boy. So, we're gonna have to kick him out. Thank you, Caramel. He's a good man. He's a good man. The stream now is just sitting with the cat unless I kick him out. You know, cat law says that if the cat wants to be cuddled, you can't kick them out. But with Caramel, you have to make an exception because that man will sit with you forever. Actually, forever. This is the other side of Grace that has a good amount of these. I don't know if this is better. I don't know if this is better than the Stormvale Cliffside. In fact, I kind of reckon that this might not be better than Stormvale Cliffside. Just looking at this, only only 4 here, whereas the Cliffside has 5. Rampart Tower. Rampart Tower has 4, Stormvale Cliffside has like 5 or 6. I think the tower is faster to get to them, but the Cliffside having more per load. We're not going to do too much more of this because I know I have enough for at least 1 stack. Plus I have enough money in my inventory for actual arrows. But here's the trick, right? Oh my god, I just thought of the trick. The trick is to use the Stormwing arrows in Phase 2. Because with all my physical buffs, the physical arrows do more damage even than fire arrows. Fire arrows are what Malenia is weakest to. But with all my, like, my blue dancer charm and stuff, the physical arrows, the basic arrows, do more damage anyways. So what I'll do is I will have my stack of Stormwing bone arrows in the secondary slot, and the primary slot will be basic arrows, which I'll use to get through Phase 1. Then Phase 2 will be Stormwing arrows that are higher damage to get through the... just to kind of burn through that phase. Alright, so let's check the crafting. Oh, I don't even have... Oh, there's one... Okay, I wanted to be done. But there's one final thing I need to craft, or find, or farm, which is the Stormwing Bone Arrow recipe. I don't have the crafting recipe for it. I need Nomadic Warrior Cookbook 10. On a dead body in Stormvale Castle. Oh, I have to jump down all the roofs. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Well, I guess we get one more cycle of farming in. Out the north door. Across the rooftops. Yeah, I never did that before, so... One more style. I think we looked up that the Claw Talisman doesn't actually give me jumping damage on bows, right? We looked that up a long time ago. It joins the long list of talismans that don't work on bows for some reason, even though there shouldn't really be any reason for them. Bows are already so bad. Head east across the rooftops. Oofta. At the fallen column, jump over the wall and onto the roof to the east. Huh, look at that. I don't know if I ever got this recipe book in my main playthrough based on how obnoxious this is. North across the bridge, according to this. Turn left from the roof, follow the right ledge, jump down to the next walkway, down again the level, 2 enemies, proceed north across the bridge. Recipe is on a corpse. What a complicated... I doubt that I've ever crafted these. Claw Talisman, which we are fairly certain doesn't work with bows, but still nice to have, I guess. One of the better talismans in the game, because jumping attacks are already so good. Like 10% damage on one of the best attack types in the game, but not for this run. Is this the right way? This is the optional combat they were talking about. Proceed north. Across the bridge. Oh no, I probably did find this in my main playthrough. Yeah, I did. I'd never taken that exact way to get over here. You know, wiki instructions are always done in terms of like, oh, not deal with this. Wiki directions are always issued in terms of nearest site of grace rather than organic exploration that you might have done, so... do organic exploration, you'll often find stuff in other orders. This is the last cycle, I swear it. They don't even drop that many. Such a rare chance. I guess if I'm really serious about it, I should be eating silver pickled foulfoots. have lots of silver butterflies, I have lots of foul feet. Yeah, this is the best spot. The Stormvale Cliffside has 5 Warhawks on it. Look, I just got 30 more. Alright, so let's head back. Table of Lost Grace, have to buy basic arrows. And then we'll go fight Malenia. We're back to it. Fight Malenia once again until we're out of arrows. We'll see what happens. Literally 0 arrows, yeah, classic. Alright, back to it. Back to it. Back to work. All the way up here at the roots. Alright, odds box bow. Max out the damage. Bolts in the pocket for summoning the Mimic Tier in Phase 2. Craft. There they are, Stormwing Bone Arrows. I can make quite a few. 151 in the storage, plus 99 in the pocket. It's pretty good. They're infinitely farmable, so it's better than some things, right? That'll be for Phase 2. Look, they got 58 versus 45. They travel faster, they do more poise damage. Just better all around. Okay, Ansbach's Bow, Jar Shard Sword, Sting, and Blue Dancer. Maybe in Phase... Oh my god, why not Skelly Boys in Phase 2? Why am I even... She's weak to Frostbite, right? And the Skelly Boys are... I don't know. I guess the reason not to is because they'll get hit by a bunch of healing attacks, but... Yeah, why not? Then I don't have to do any menuing, I just summon them in Phase 2. Which means I will allocate 1 extra flask over to mana to account for that. Yeah, we'll do Skelly Boys. We'll do Skelly Boys. She's weak to Frostbite, and in Phase 2 she actually does, like, the Scarlet Aeonia Flower, which my Mimic Tier would be weak to, but the Skelly Boys are immune to Scarlet Rot. And while she's doing that, they can proc a Frostbite on her. If they proc a single Frostbite, it's probably worth it. Okay, then yeah, just stamina. Is that really all I need here? Yeah, I think so. Okay. Yeah, max damage. Enough mana to do what I need to do. I'll unequip the perfumes for now. Perfumes are pretty good. I'll re-equip the perfumes. So I can bring quite a few. I mean, this is literally the last fight in the game, so I may as well bring everything, right? Craft like 15 more perfumes. They're, I think, technically infinitely farmable at this point, but it is a pain in the ass. Alright, we're not going to use perfume or Great Rune on this attempt, because this attempt is going to be a warm-up attempt. But we'll use perfumes and Great Runes on subsequent attempts. Okay. You missed the fan... Yeah, I think you were at your meeting for the fan shot discovery, Verona. Fan shot is just crazy against her because she hardly dodges it. Dude, fan shot, it's like, she still gets clipped. that was a warm-up shot anyways. I wound up a fan shot during waterfowl dance. That's the problem. Can't do that. Now we'll use a grave rune. All those little extra edges. Two 2004 with the aromatic applied. Bad. If I didn't have the excess stamina regen, I would have actually just, like, died there. I'm getting okay at dodging that move though. You have to unlock the final shot. Unless you run an angle that you're normally not allowed to run at. Like I don't know, maybe it increases your move speed or something, I'm not sure. I'm out of arrows. Alright, well. Storming arrows. Oh yeah, they do a lot of damage. Okay, phase 2. Phase 2. This is the second time we've hit phase 2. Oh, I don't have mana. Oh. Mana. Skelly boys. Maybe just spam fan shot with wind arrows. Oh, damn. I chose a bad time to heal. Oh, dude! I had so much health. Well, we tried. We made it to phase 2. That's good, right? Took our entire existence worth of arrows to do it. But we did make it to phase 2. We did make it. But yeah, we know we can do it. This is going to be an easier fight than several other fights. This will be an easier fight than Commander Gaius, for one thing. Just because of how it works out. Problem is, running out of arrows is pretty shitty. I think I have to be using, like, I know fan shot just absolutely churns arrows like you wouldn't believe, but I think I have to be using it. It's the only way to get her down fast. Well, I guess I could mix in some regular shots. Ah, God, the lock-on was not nice to me there. Sometimes she gets in the system where you can just do short hop shots. It works really well. Other times, she'll dodge everything. Like, if she's doing this, it's fine, you know? But if she's gonna dodge them all, I may as well just use fan shot. God damn it, she hit the wall and was able to curve back. She hit the wall. Normally she gets so much distance on her travel, she can't catch back up to you on the final hit of that, but she hit the wall and it stopped her, kept her close to me. I'm already down. Like, it's basically one attempt is a stack of arrows every time. Like, it's just how it is. I mean, going tank is probably not going to do that much for me. I guess it would help me survive those attacks, but then how much less damage am I dealing? An absurd amount less damage. Can't reach you if she has open ground. If she hits a wall, I guess all bets are off. So I want to stay centralized. Jump, and then big jump. But if you successfully roll through it, you can dodge most of not all of it. Oh, I'm out of arrows again. God damn it, really? I'm not even gonna use my storming arrows. I'm so far. She's healed too much off of me. Use the fire arrows instead. She's about to heal a lot more, too. Yeah. Damn it. Oh, MALENIA, the only thing bullshit about MALENIA is just the healing. Everything else about her is just fine. It's just the healing. It's the only mechanic. Like, a Souls-like boss that, if you make a mistake, restores all the damage you took. And it's not even that much bullshit, because, like, objectively, her numbers aren't that good. It just feels really bullshit because it's not fun. Hey, Daniskis, you came! You came! Yes, you did! Yeah, you dodged all the DLC stuff, so you don't see any spoilers for that, and now we're fighting this obnoxious lady. And really hard to hit her unless I'm using fan shot. At least she doesn't dodge as much as the non-player character bosses do. Stamina going. We need more stamina. Oh, you've been watching. You've been catching the VODs. Yeah, you came at the right time. It's really the only thing I have left is MALENIA. There's nothing else left after this. Once we do this, we'll watch the ending together. If we're at mid-range like... Oh. If we're at mid-range like this, kind of a neutral state, that's when you can fan shot. All other times I gotta be doing hops. Oh! Oh yeah. I was not in a position for that. Wall to my back and right, low stamina, mid-jump animation as she wound it up. Not good. Not good. Well, how are you doing, Deniskis? How's the holiday? Are you having a good summer holiday, or are you a Southern Hemisphere winter holiday chap? I think I remember that you're Spanish? A Spaniard? So then it would be a summer holiday. That sounds right. Ah, Spain. Yes, very good. Yeah, the summer holiday, that's one thing I'm very envious of. I guess Europeans in general, they take their summer holidays very seriously. Because here in America, it's really only the teachers that get a summer holiday. Oh. No, everyone else is expected to not use their time off. Oh, it sounds great. That sounds great. It sounds like a great time. Well, I appreciate that you think watching my VODs is still worth your time even on vacation. That means a lot to me. Thank you. Wow! Yeah, if I get hit by that first part, I just die. It doesn't really matter what my health is. It hits so many times. Do I still have arrows left? That's always the question, right? I have 172. So I basically have like 3 attempts left if they all go fairly well. Let's go ahead and crack Rune Arc for this one. I'm feeling good about this one. Crack Rune Arc, and we'll use an uplifting aromatic on it. The dodging of the attack is... Yeah, well... The way that I figured it out with the bow is because I usually start fairly far away. The best way for me to dodge is to run away for the first 2 strokes, and then run, like, through her for the other strokes. That's what I found to be best with the bow. Because I already start so far away, it's, like, not possible to go through her, like... You know what the fancy people do, you know, let me solo her and all that, where you're always in melee range? I'm not in melee range, so I can't go through her on the first strike. I'm too far away. If she does waterfall dance, I have to run for the first 2 and hope that I can just run. Just run. And then I can go through her for the last one. It works out fine, I guess. First piece is the hard piece to get through. That's why it's nice to run away, because the first one she takes so long I can usually see it coming and just dodge. Oh. Pretty much have to stay at max HP at all times. Oh! I thought she was doing a waterfall dance, and instead it was not that. Just a stab. Trouble, trouble. Trouble, trouble, toil and trouble. And that was one of my good, like, that was one of my try-hard rounds, too. Like, I used a Rune Arc and everything. Dodging is so annoying. Out of stamina into a stun lock. That was pretty bad. That was pretty unskilled of me. You gotta admit. Pretty unskilled of me. I could try. Alright, here's a terrible idea that I'm gonna do right now just to see. I'm gonna try summoning the Skelly Boys right away, and we'll just see what happens with the Skelly Boys. I don't want them around healing her, but if she doesn't go for them, it could be huge. They could get me a Frostbite proc. Frostbite could mean enough extra damage, you know? Just as long as she goes for me and not them, it could be really good. She's got a low Frostbite resistance, so... here it comes. Alright, so you run past the first one, then you dodge into the second one, you unlock on, and you run back like that. Oh, I still got hit. It's fine, though. Okay, well, I just wasted every flask, but it's fine, because she's going for the Skelly Boys now. No! She's gonna heal the full. She's gonna heal the full. Ah! That's why you don't bring a summon. You don't bring a summon, because, like, it sucks. You see her start a waterfall dance in your summon, and you just know she's gonna heal a third of her health back, no matter what. It's horrible. It's absolutely the worst. But I think the payoff could be worth it. How many arrows do I even have left? I basically have 1, at most 2 more attempts left for to farm up arrows. Hey. No, fuck you, stop, no. He's going for them, I'm spamming fan shot. Spam fan shot until she loses the aggro. Oh my god, even with the shield on, even with the shield from the perfume and the full health, it still just went right through. Horrible. Absolutely horrible. Because it's so many hits, it's like 18 hits, and I die to any combination of 10 of those hits, so... Not great. Alright, I have 1 attempt left. So this is the last one. Then I have to farm, so when we go for the shopping trip, it's gonna be it. So this is the last attempt for today's stream. Crack the rune. Summon the Skelly Boys. Use the aromatic. We're just gonna go all in. Pump arrows, pump arrows, pump arrows. Just keep pumping them. If she ever focuses them, like I'm not gonna use. Oh, I'm not gonna use fan shot unless she's focusing them. Biffed that hard. Well, I'm out of arrows, so... Now look at her heal. She heals like a full... Maybe not an entire arrow, but she heals like 2/3 of an arrow per basic kick or stab on the Skelly Boys. I only have 95 arrows left. Alright, so that's officially it. We're gonna go farm for a little bit, but the stream is gonna end here. Not right this exact second, but we have to go shopping. So I'm going to go shopping for rune arcs, and I'm going to go shopping for storm feathers, and once I have 10,000 souls from doing that, that'll buy me all the arrows I need, and that is that. It sucks, but it is what it is. Here, here, here. Wrong side of grace. So I'll do this to get a couple of rune arcs, and then we'll go get some Stormveil feathers. We need behind the Rampart Jail. There is a slim but real chance, especially if we go here and we equip Silver Pickled Foulfoots. I don't even know how long these things last. I think as long as I don't fast travel, they last for a while. Go here, and then you go... That, you just go... And as long as I don't fast travel, all I do is I come back here and I sleep at this. I think the Silver Foulfoot will stay on. Rune Arcs. Continue to do slightly more damage and have slightly more mana with my God Rift Great. runes. I think rune arcs are like 5% from these guys, even with all this. So it'll take a few cycles through. Meanwhile, I only have 95 arrows left, so at some point I'll run out of arrows. But 'tis what 'tis. At least arrows are cheap and I'm paying for them. Is this the fastest way? I think this is the fastest way to farm rune arcs, yeah. I think it is. At least it's the best way that I can think of. I don't think any other enemies really drop rune arcs in the entire game except basic rats, for some reason. I could look into it and see if the DLC has a better rune arc farm. It might. Oh no, this is not the fastest way for souls. No, absolutely not. I'm not looking for souls right now. I need rune arcs, which are not purchasable for the most part. I also want these storm veil feathers. Yeah, this is by far not the fastest way for souls. The crow and Kaled is still unmatched. Crow and Kaled is not even, yeah, it's like 13,000 in Kaled or something. 13,000 per cycle. Which is a ridiculous amount. These rats are worth like 20 apiece. They're really not worth anything. Well, the rune arcs give me 5 in every level from Godric, which is... It's like 1% more damage, but it also makes me tankier, gives me a couple percentage points more health, and then, most importantly, gives me 5 levels of stamina and mana, as well as resistance to Scarlet Rot for Phase 2. Like, I don't need them really bad, but they will help a lot in the Malenia Phase 2, preventing Scarlet Rot, extra resistances. I still have like 20 or something. I don't know. Activating the Godric Great Rune gives me 25 levels worth of defense as well. Up my Silverfoot wore off, so I guess this is the last one. More important than these, it's probably more important to farm the Stormveil feathers anyways. I didn't even get one. All that and I didn't even get one. Okay, so we're gonna come back over here. We'll do Stormville Cliffside loops. The most important thing... Oh, and I have to do the animals, too. I need a bunch of bones. Because right now I actually have an excess of... I have an excess of feathers right now. These guys have the... These guys drop the feather that craft into the strongest arrow in the game. These Warhawk Talons. Oh no, Warhawk Talons are the straight sword. They're not even the thing I actually need. That's the rarer drop. What I need is the feathers, which are like a 20% drop. Almost 30% given the stats that I have on right now. Flight Pinion, Stormhawk Feathers. Damn it, unlucky. That's 5. Is that a loop? Can I come up here and get back onto the Site of Grace? Yes, I can. Alright, that means we can use the Pickled Fowl Foot. Better get them. Then I'll have to go up to that spot up in Mount Gelmir, and I'll have to fight a bunch of animals to get their bones. Nothing still, huh? There's a Stormhawk Feather. Every one of those is 10 of the strongest arrow in the game. It adds up, you know? And I think I have a surplus of the feathers right now. There should be one more bird up here, right? Alright, I thought there were 3 normally. Right now, I think in my inventory I've got about 150 Stormhawk bone. Ideally, I would have about 600 of them. Yeah, I've got 118. Yeah, I've got 200 right now. So we'll finish up this one silver pickled foot. Then I gotta go fight some bone dudes. Bone-having animals. It takes, I think, 3 of their bones to make 10 of the arrows, which kind of makes sense, I guess. Yeah, there should be... Yeah, there's 3. Where did the other one go last time? He just wandered off on his own or something? But now we're having some better luck. Oh, Deniski's. It's not on Twitch, but on YouTube I've got the question of the day posted. The question of the day is, do you prefer to play new games or replay old games? I think my answer overall was to play new games. I like new experiences. Getting through my backlog is the reason that I'm streaming. But, you know, playing old games, you know, I've played 10 million hours of Minecraft, and I still play more Minecraft on occasion. Sometimes it's nice to go back to those comfort food games. I know it's different smokes for different chokes. Ah, Neo 2. You're gonna head right back to Neo 2 for comfort. I've got Neo still on my docket eventually. To like fly away or something? Does it sometimes fly off the cliff on accident, and that's why? I mean, so you prefer generally to replay old favorites? Lies of P. Yeah, that's on the list as well. Okay, now, alright. My gold foul thing wore off. So let's go up here. One of these shacks. This one, Craftsman's Shack. One of these up here gives me the animal bones real good. Oh yeah, it's this one. I only have 12 arrows anyways, so... There we go, we're out of arrows. Alright, we'll just switch to the crossbow real quick. Oh, those are my bleed bolts. No, what a waste! Get out of here. Who do you think you are? Little pygmy? Get out of here. You little runt. Little ankle biter? Yeah, that's what we call him. Gotta get all these animal bones. Aw, man. Random beggar vid guy. I don't... No, there's no point in buying viewers. It's literally worthless. It's like the worst thing you could do. Nice try. Thanks, though. There gotta be bots, right? There's no human would waste so much of their time as to go around and tell people to buy botted viewers. That's gotta be fake. No human would stoop so low. Yes, thank you, Verona. Look at all these bones! This is like the best bone farm in the world right here. Probably only have to do one more cycle of this and I'll be boned up. All the bones I'd ever need. It does take 3 per 1 package of Stormwing arrows, though, so I probably gotta do 2 cycles to get through what I have left. Yeah, there's like no human would ever bother to do that. Okay. The thing I like about this pulley crossbow, it's how I can change the lock on it and aim the bolts differently as I'm going. It feels like I'm a super cool sniper guy. Dudes are just not cooperative. All they give me is ruin fragments, too. The best feeling is if I get up and I can triple shot 3 sheep with 1 round of my pulley crossbow. They go do, and just like chick, relock on. Yeah, I'm surprised that automod doesn't catch that stuff, but maybe it's just like new accounts all the time. Oh god, they're so hard to hit. When they're walking slowly from place to place, they're so hard to hit. Pick up all the bones, and then that should be it. That should be it. Quiet whistle of bones entering my inventory. Alright. That's pretty much it. We'll go do 1 crow and Caled to get the rest of the souls that I'll need. I wonder if I can even hit him with my crossbow. Probably not. And I don't have real arrows, so I'll have to just put on something stupid. Rainbow stone arrow, let's go. Crow. How glowy he is. Oh. Yeah, alright, let's do it. Yeah, I was like, alright, fine, let's punch it out. We'll do 1 more cycle. I might check the list of all arrows and look for any of them that have higher physical damage than the basic arrow that I can craft. Doing crafting runs anyways. Rainbow stone arrow is 25, whereas basic arrow is 45. So we know, excuse me, we know that rainbow stone arrow is not as good. Okay. Time to buy stuff, craft stuff, call it a day. Buy stuff, craft stuff, call it a day. We've got tomorrow and Friday. I'm going to try to beat Malenia by the end of the week. It's a pretty tough boss, and honestly, the expenditure on the arrows is going to be the big problem. But, well, you know, what can you do, right? It takes a lot of money to make a lot of money. Oh, you're excited for Return to Hollow Knight. Yeah, we'll get back to that eventually. Hollow Knight's on the list, never fear. That'll happen next. Okay, let's craft. So look at the damage on the arrows. It doesn't tell me what... Oh, here it is. 42... What's the difference with the fletching? Oh, the fletching just makes it go farther. Okay, so bone arrows are 42. Firebone is 13. We're just looking for any number that's bigger than 45 for physical. Stormwing for sure, yeah. Then these are all bolts. Bolts have holy damage on them, fire damage on them. And so it's really just the Stormwing bow and arrows, which we should max out. Now, if I want to craft any more, I'll need more Stormwing feathers. But I've got like 300 or something right now. That's pretty good. And I could craft blood bone arrows. That's right. And blood roses are very plentiful. Oh man. I could use blood arrows, but they have to do thin beast bones. That is a good thought. I can get bleed on arrows, but they require thin beast bones. Oh, no, Denny's keys. No, don't worry. The stream is ending. The stream is ending. I have to go. I have to go by 2 p.m. We're almost there. So, same time, same channel tomorrow, though. Same time, same channel tomorrow. That's what we'll be doing. So I can't beat her. I guess I can give it... one attempt. No. I want to start fresh tomorrow. Fresh and fully loaded. I'm gonna go get one more round of bones, though. Oh, God. I've got enough time to go get one more round of bones so I can craft some bleed arrows. Bleed is actually huge for fighting her, so... I have the rainbow arrows on still. That's not right. Yeah, we'll craft a bunch of bleed arrows. Here's the new strat, right? New strat is we will have bleed arrows on the R2, well, basic arrows on the R1. Or no, well, bleed on the R1, basic on the R2. And then we will, whenever we're short hopping shots, we'll shoot bleed. And whenever we're fan shotting, we'll fan shot with the real arrows. Or I could just use, oh, that's what I can do. I can save the bleed for phase 2, so I can get that big burst of % health damage off on her. Either way, I want to have bleed arrows for the fight. I want to have that tool in my inventory. I want to have at least a stack of them lying around for when I... Made it to phase 2 a couple of times, so... Shouldn't be too bad. God, going through this is such a pain. The bow playthrough has been very painful, I'm not gonna lie. I'm looking forward to being done with it just because it's been so painful. All the farming, just the constant farming. I've had to farm more times than I ever would have thought possible because of having to buy arrows. I've killed that crow countless thousands of times. I got a couple more minutes. One more cycle of bones, because we're going to need them for the Stormveil stuff anyways. May as well have as many as I can fit in my inventory. Like the money's going to waste. Got the great knife. Oh, I love the great knife actually. It's like my favorite dagger. It's like just a big old hunting knife. Come back here, you. That's all. Alright, that's probably enough bones to make over a stack of bleed arrows. Since I intend to only use bleed and feather wings in phase 2, I should really save everything for phase 2, including the Skelly Boys. So we can get bleed and frostbite and everything else just to get through the harder phase. Well, honestly, I don't even know if she is the harder phase. I think she is, though. I've got phase 1 down to somewhat of a science. It takes a while and takes a lot of arrows, but... Okay. Now I'm going to have to end the stream, because it's almost 2 p.m., so... We shall wrap it up here. Let's get everything ready to go, so that when we hop on tomorrow, we can immediately start battling. Damage. Arrows and storming arrows, maybe even bleed arrows. Yeah, we should do bleed prioritized over storming and save storming for the final phase. Yeah, there we go, there we go. So we can use the blood to get through phase 1 more easily, and then in the phase 2 transition, we summon Skelly Boys, and we equip the Stormwing arrows, and we just try to take her out that way. I mean, that's all there is to it. Okay, thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for hanging out. I'll catch you tomorrow. We will beat Malenia tomorrow. That's the hope. That's the hope. That's the prayer. As long as we don't have to spend too much time farming crap, because we ran out of arrows or whatever, you know. So, alright. That's it. Have a good rest of your day. Stay safe. Take care of yourselves. Drink water. Get some good sleep. You know, it's a tough world out there. Alright.